Shabbos, stay tuned. There's a Gavaldiga podcast. Rabbi Steve Geller does a Gavaldiga Zach, and that'll be coming out this week. Torah Giants on Chumash. Shalom Uvrach, and welcome to the weekly piece on the parsha from Torah Giants on Chumash, written by Rabbi Rabbi Goodman, the Rabbi Emeritus of Yom Rockaway. Sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to Torah Giants on Chumash. I'm Steve Geller. We all grew up understanding the benefit of davening with a minyan is our prayers combine and they lift each other's. But that's a little vague because in reality, it's the words we say, either alone or with a minyan, that we know Hashem hears and we hope will be answered. Let's learn more about the reality of communal prayer. Luckily, we can start right here in our parsha. Uvikashtem misham es Hashem Elokecha, and you will seek Hashem your God from there. Umatzasa kisid rishenu, and you will find him if you seek b'chol levavcha, with all your heart, uv'chol nafshecha, and with all your soul. In translation, this sounds like an ordinary pasuk, but in Hebrew grammar, there's something puzzling. The first verb, uvikashtem, you will seek, is written in the plural form, followed by the singular Hebrew form for every other you and yours in the pasuk. While this is not rare, it's certainly worthy of some analysis. The Gemara in Taanis discusses an apparent contradiction. According to one analysis, prayer can only succeed if offered with full concentration and intent, or kavana. A second source seems to indicate that despite poor concentration, even when one says words without any thought or focus, our forgiving God still accepts the prayer. The Gemara answers the first situation, where prayer only succeeds when offered with full focus and concentration, is for one who prays alone. The second case, where prayer is accepted even without spiritual intent, is where the person is praying with 10 or more men. The pure prayers adopt the poor ones within themselves and all rise together in acceptable form. According to Rav Avraham Shapiro, we can now explain the grammar in our pasuk. Uvikashtem, and you will seek, plural, as a community davening together, your, in the singular, God. For the power of such prayer makes him the God of each person in the group, regardless of the amount of spiritual intent invested. But our pasuk continues, however, if just you alone in singular seek him, it will only be with prayers b'chol levavcha, with all your heart, uv'chol nafshecha, and all your soul. This is a beautiful hint to the power of communal prayer. But where does Chazal learn that we need to daven with 10 or more men? For that, we're once again honored to have the Rav Eytan Feiner, to give us the color we need.
So it always intrigued me. Here we're talking about the power of a minyan. Here we have this great part of the Birkas Avraham. Uvikashtem misham, uvikashtem. If you're part of a tzibur and you're seeking Hashem out, let's keep in mind also what's bikashtem. Just like David Mouth says, bakish shalom rafeo. Bikush is, as it connotes, as an emphatic, I'm really searching for something. Think about it in the way of Achashati Meis Hashem Osa Avakesh. Writes Rav Moshe Shmuel Shapira, Achashati is I have a question. What's Bikush? Bikush means I want it, my life depends on it. He says, if I tell you I need a car, right? So I could borrow a car. In Hebrew, what's a borrower called? A shoel. That's a sheila. I have a question. If I get it, great. And if not, not. That's sheila. If I really want a car, I'm going to make sure to get it. Achashati, it says, by me Osa Avakesh. Avakesh connotes the sense, I can't live without it. I gotta be shifty v'shem koyim echai. Uvikashtem misham is I really want it. How badly do you want it? You're getting out of bed in the morning to come to minyan, to come to shul. Uvikashtem, do it as a part of a tzibur. Then you're gonna find out Kadosh Baruch Hu. You're gonna have Hashem Elokecha. He's Hashem your God and He's listening. Umatzase, you want to find Him as a yachid. Then it's got to be b'chol levavcha b'chol nafshecha. Then it's got to be yachid. That's the part of Birkas Avraham. So it always intrigued this power of the tzibur, which is to be kashdem. You're getting up in the morning and you're joining and you're part of 10 people. And you're doing it all together. This is the makor, the source, the starting point of the maila of that tzibur, is because 10 Rishoyim got together. 10 they're Rishoyim Gemara, Chetam Araglim, one of the most egregious, grave sins in the history of Klal. So this is our starting point for a minyan, which is a davar sugdusha, not just a minyan for davening, a minyan for every davar sugdusha, for Baruch Hu and for Elokeinu and benching. My source of it all is Adas Maraglim. This is the source. This is how I know minyan, a davar shebekadusha. My starting point of the power of tzibur and the power of tzibur. The Ramak says the first 10 people that come, it's like 100 people because everyone instantly and automatically connects to everybody else. So it's 1 times 10, 10 times over. It's the power of 100. The tefillah is nene miyad. It goes right up to Kadosh Baruch Hu. Even if we don't have kavana, it goes up. Everyone's tefillah together. Fantastic. And I learned it from Adas Hamaraglim. What's the pshat? So perhaps the idea is as follows: the Fiani is 90. You want to know the power of a minyan? The Rabusa Nakat means for the Chiddush Sheba. The power of a minyan is if you have 10 Rishon, remember God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, promised Klal Yisrael, I'm taking you into Eretz Yisrael. And I took you out of Mitzrayim, which is the mightiest, most powerful nation of the day and age. I took you across the Yam Suf. I had you defeat the nefarious Amalek. You don't think I could conquer the 7 nations of the land? I took you out of ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia. That was the power of the world. And I had you cross miraculously over the sea. And I counted you in the desert with the Mon, the Berenanikov. You don't think I could do it? So God promised you. And He proved it to you with all the preceding miracles. And Moshe Rabbeinu, in the heels of our Sinai, you saw him talk to God, and He promised it and reaffirmed it and reinforced it. And now you got Yeshua and Kalev, 2 righteous individuals, and they're also further reinforcing the Haftacha, the promise that Hashem gave Klal Yisrael, that Moshe Rabbeinu assured Klal Yisrael. You're going into Yisrael, and 10 spies come back and they say, everybody, God was wrong, don't believe Him, we're not going to be able to conquer them, and Moshe Rabbeinu is wrong, and Yeshua comes. How? You know how? Because when 10 people bond together, and 10 people are unified, a harmonious group where they say, we got a mission, and we're going to get this mission done. 10 people we see from Chet Ranglim were able to take on HaKadosh Baruch Hu's promise, able to take on Moshe Rabbeinu's nevuah, able to take on Yeshua and Kalev, challenge the whole nation and uproot their whole belief system for the last since Yetzias Mitzrayim. That's the power of 10. If 10 people come to shul and they come together, L'tov, Midatov is Meruba. If you come on a mission and challenge them, what if you come on a mission, Bikashtem, to seek God, not to challenge God, but you're going on a mission to seek God out? Imagine the Siyata D'Shmaya, you're going to get 10 people could change the world. And it always takes me back to Noah Chaim Zatzal, Eisha Torah, when he went to start Eisha Torah, and he approached Shach, the Golador, and he said,
So Rav Shach got up an Eisha Torah, and he said, my friends, he said these words: if one man can kill 6 million Jews, one man can save 6 million Jews. Do you hear that? This is Rav Shach speaking in Eisha Torah.
one Jew can single-handedly do that much. If that's what, now take 10. Take 10 people, put them together. Look at the spies were able to change the course of Jewish history forever. 10 took on the world. Imagine if 10 people come to shul and they make a minyan, a davar sheba kedusha, and they're l'shem shemaim ubikashtem, and they're seeking out a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Then you know, yes, that's Hashem Elkacha. That Hashem belongs to every single one of us. Individually, we have that automatic close connection, and we can change the entire world. Just come together as a group. Be machazek the minyan. That's a tzibur. What's a tzibur? Rosh Tevis, an acronym. Tzadikim, Beinonim, and Rishoyim. The Sefarim, all right? Get everybody together. It doesn't matter who you are. Just come together as a group, or come together bikashtem. Then you know He's Hashem Elkacha. He's going to stay Hashem Elkacha, and all those tefillos are going to get answered miyad, right away, every day of the year.
We see a power of 10 Jews coming together to daven is supercharged, and that one person davening alone must have much more focus and intent to make up for the power of that minyan. I asked the Rav, shouldn't it be enough to realize that without a minyan, we don't get to read from the Torah on Mondays, Thursdays, and twice on Shabbos, and we don't get to say or answer Kaddish, with Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah being one of the most powerful prayers when said with intent. He acknowledged, of course, that those are indications of the holiness of a minyan, but this piece really drives home the fact that our very personal individual prayers are exponentially benefited when we daven together. Let's all take advantage of that enormous power, and may our tefillos bring Mashiach now. Another thing you could do now is to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the share button to copy the link to this video, allowing you to simply paste it into emails, texts, WhatsApp groups, or your social media of choice. Imagine the power of sending this to 10 people. Meantime, thank you for watching. Leave a comment or question below, and let's all help realize the potential of Rabbi Goodman's life's work, Torah Giants on Chumash. We go to yeshiva to learn, that's Torah. We seek closeness to Gedolim, that's Torah. We daven for inspiration and v'sein chalkeinu b'sorasecha, that's Torah. We come up with chidushim in our own learning, that's Torah. Maybe. Share your chidushim. Send your original Torah pieces to torahmaybe@gmail.com or email that address for more information. Also visit www.youtube.com/@torahmaybe.